Does designing your time in the studio really work? Working the planning scheme I've shared in the past 4 videos is the reason I've been able to complete a fair number of new works last year. I'm showing you the good and the not so good outcome from designing my studio time for 2023 while I work on my Pinky derivative works. They are works number 30 through 35 in my quest to make 52 abstract works in 52 weeks. Deadline 31st of May 2024. This is the final part of this series. If you haven't already done so, why don't you pause this video and go back to the first video to see what to do to get to this point. I've put the link in the description. Then be sure to come back. October 2022, I was eager to take steps to envision what studio life could be in 2023. Now let's see how it went. My system is adapted from the Momentum Planner created by Charlie Gilkey at Productive Flourishing. The link is in the description. An annual reflection is a straightforward way to evaluate the successes, challenges, and lessons from 2023. On a personal level, the top 3 things of which I was most pleased: lending support to Bill and his crazy schedule during the period of contract negotiations for the National Teachers Union, helping our new family members settle into our household, and, as a person who pushes to get things done, taking time off during our summer break to spend time with Bill and our family was really good self-care and family care. Professionally, I'm really pleased with the published 21 YouTube videos and blog posts on my website. BeverlyClaridge.com was overhauled. Yep, by me. Getting satellite internet transformed my personal and professional pursuits. Video upload now took minutes rather than hours over an old ADSL network. Choosing to have a good attitude was not easy, but it was the best way to face the year. Weekends finishing the interiors was a no-go. We simply did not have the heart. We are finishing our home this year, little by little. The loss of fur babies is never easy. I hated getting back on that relentless treadmill of churning out weekly YouTube videos. I had 5 videos up my sleeve when I relaunched my channel. However, I did not anticipate how much working with new art media and techniques would slow me down. Printing took up a lot of studio space, and the cleanup tedious and frustrating. Top 3 lessons learned personally were: 1. I am as happy as I make up my mind to be. All of my problems are first world, and I need to be grateful by helping others. 3. It's good to spend as much time as possible with my favorite person, Bill. Lessons learned professionally: YouTube and the world has not imploded now that I publish my videos and blogs on a sane schedule. The pursuit of 52 abstracts in 52 weeks has forced me way outside my comfort zone, and it has reinvigorated my art making. Making a plan and working it at least a bit every day, even when you don't feel like it, is a powerful way to make progress in the studio. It's simple. The key persons for me were Bill and our new family member. Professionally, Bill is always my greatest advocate. You may be tempted to forgo analyzing your personal life. However, because your personal life has such great impact on your studio life, I highly recommend that you do it. Now, let's look at my 2023 yearly plan to see how I did. What goals did I accomplish, and what will I do about the ones I didn't achieve? Finishing our home inside and out was not going to happen in 2023 for 2 reasons. 1. A friend gifted us an improvement on the drainage on our property, which required our time and attention. And 2, we really needed to simply enjoy our home. Some goals stretch over several years, and that's okay. Create lots of art? Yeah, I did. I started or finished 25 abstract works in 2023. Faith and love, restoration and thriving, and renewing my arts practice were essential for a successful year. We fully enjoyed our son's family holiday visit thanks to designing our year. Important things that might worry us during their stay had been accomplished beforehand. The first quarter was occupied with summer concerns until Bill went back to teaching and I re-entered the studio in late January. We postponed repairing and restoring the TV room and interior surfaces until this year. The extra preparation in the first quarter made it possible to make 5 videos before my YouTube relaunch in the second quarter. Finishing only 3 Red Playground works in the second quarter was disappointing. I clearly underestimated the time needed to take on a new discipline. This required a rethink of how I would do the remaining 52 works. Watch my video or read my blog post about overcoming failures in the studio. The link is in the description. Third quarter, I finished Red Playground Derivative, Red Playground Derivative Squared, and Red Playground Extreme. That's 10 works. And the 6 works of Wabi Sabi Derivative were begun. So I achieved none of my goals for the third quarter in order to fully focus on my 52 abstracts pursuit. I am okay with that. I have recently stretched 5 canvases for big works for the final leg of that pursuit. The unmet third quarter goals were revisited for my 2024 yearly goal to ascertain if they were still relevant. In the fourth quarter, I worked on 17 works of art. The peace of mind from enjoying our home over the year surely made a positive impact in the studio and life over 2023. So, what is my overall assessment of 2023? I see 2023 as the year I got the spark back in my life and in my studio. I did not accomplish all that I set out to do in my BHAG or my yearly plan, but the act of making them propelled me in the direction of reinvigorating my art career. That was one of my principal aims. Then I focused on specific desires to play in the studio and create lots of art. Working through difficult challenges boosted my creativity and resulted in work I never dreamt I would have created. I really like that. I have not finished the Pinky Derivative series for this video because I'm really having fun with the direction they've taken. So I'm continuing work on them for a little while. I'll put a link to the finished work in the description after they are completed. You can see all my 52 in 52 works so far by clicking on the link in the description. I'd appreciate it if you'd like this video and be delighted if you'd subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload my next video. Thanks for watching, and now I recommend you watch this.